Top HFY stories: An alien's adventures in Slime Rancher. Quelnok, a Ziltraxian diplomat and respected xenologist, never imagined their first extended visit to Earth would involve video games. As a species, the Ziltraxians valued logic, efficiency, and mastery of the physical sciences. Games, with their chaotic unpredictability and seemingly meaningless tasks, were often seen as trivial. But humans were a curious species. Everything about them radiated unpredictability, from their boundless creativity to their insistence on combining work with play. And so, when Quelnok's host, a cheerful human named Riley, handed them a glowing controller and said, "Trust me, you'll love this one," they decided to comply. The game in question was called Slime Rancher. Day 1, Confusion. The experience began with sensory overload. Vibrant colors splashed across the screen as cheerful, wiggling blobs bounded around the alien landscape. Quelnok found themselves placed in the role of a rancher tasked with capturing slimes, feeding them, and managing their habitats. "What is the objective?" Quelnok asked, their four eyes narrowing at the chaotic scenes. "To have fun," Riley replied, grinning. Fun, that nebulous concept humans were so obsessed with. Quelnok frowned but continued playing. The first attempts at wrangling the slimes ended in chaos. Pink blobs burst from their pens, scattering in every direction. Quelnok's frustration grew. Day 3, Strategy emerges. By the third day, Quelnok had developed an efficient system. They identified the most productive slimes, optimized their feeding schedules, and constructed advanced pens. The chaos that initially overwhelmed them became a manageable puzzle. Yet, something strange was happening. They found themselves enjoying it, not because it was efficient, but because of the little moments. Watching slimes bounce happily after being fed or seeing a sunrise over the game's rolling hills filled Quelnok with something new, joy. "Why do you smile while playing?" Riley teased one evening. "I am not smiling," Quelnok lied, their mandibles twitching slightly. Day 7, Obsession. By the end of the week, Quelnok was hooked. They spoke of strategies during dinner, debated the merits of certain slimes, and even dreamed of plots and vague packs. It was during one particularly intense session, as they attempted to corral a rogue quantum slime, that Riley turned to them. "You know," Riley said, "this game kind of sums up why we humans are the way we are." Quelnok paused the game. "Explain." "Well, look at you. You started out focusing on efficiency, but now you're immersed in the experience. It's not just about the slimes or the plots, it's about the little joys in between. That's what being human is all about, finding happiness in the weirdest places." Quelnok considered this. Perhaps Riley was right. The Ziltraxians had always approached life as a linear series of goals. Humans, on the other hand, thrived in the chaos, embracing the journey as much as the destination. Epilogue, HFY. Weeks later, Quelnok returned to Ziltrax Prime with a peculiar artifact, a human gaming console loaded with Slime Rancher. Their colleagues were skeptical at first, but one by one, they were drawn to the game's quirky charm. In time, Quelnok wrote a paper titled The Value of Play, Lessons from Humanity's Slime Rancher. It became one of the most celebrated works in intergalactic xenology. And so, Quelnok's journey into the world of human gaming didn't just teach them about slimes, it taught them what it truly meant to live. Part 2, The Galactic Obsession. Quelnok's paper on the value of play quickly became a sensation. The idea that recreation and chaos could hold intrinsic value beyond mere productivity was revolutionary to the Ziltraxians, and to several other species in the Galactic Union. Soon, the demand for Slime Rancher consoles skyrocketed across the stars. Enterprising human companies, sensing an opportunity, began exporting gaming consoles and tailored alien-compatible controllers to Ziltrax Prime and beyond. The intergalactic marketplace boomed. Humans, amused by the idea of aliens farming virtual slimes, began creating modified versions of the game. They added new alien slimes, like the Glibnok slime, which could phase through walls, and the Unix slime, which reproduced exponentially if left alone for too long. Quelnok found themselves at the center of this growing cultural movement. They were invited to interstellar forums, interviewed by media outlets, and even offered a guest slot on the wildly popular human show The Late Night Rancher. But not everyone was pleased. The purists, On Ziltrax Prime, a faction of conservative thinkers known as the Purists began to oppose the spread of human recreation. They argued that games like Slime Rancher distracted from more noble pursuits, such as scientific advancement and galactic diplomacy. Quelnok found themselves in a heated debate during a Ziltraxian council meeting. A prominent purist, Drakeva, sneered as they addressed the assembly, "Our people have always valued logic and progress. Why should we waste our time bouncing blobs around a screen?" Quelnok, calm but determined, responded, "Because the act of play unlocks something we've long neglected, creativity. It is not a distraction, it is a catalyst. Humans thrive on joy and imagination, and their innovations often come from moments of play. Slime Rancher is not just a game, it is a reminder that we, too, can embrace new ways of thinking." The room buzzed with murmurs. A galactic tournament. To prove the value of human games, Quelnok proposed an unprecedented event, the first ever Slime Rancher intergalactic tournament. The idea was bold and risky. Species from across the galaxy gathered on Earth for the event. Humans served as hosts, welcoming aliens from the stoic Grulnoks to the gelatinous Blorvians. Each species brought its own unique perspective to the game, creating strategies no human had ever considered. Quelnok represented the Ziltraxians. Though they were initially nervous, they had spent weeks preparing for the tournament, studying advanced farming techniques and mapping out efficient slime combinations. As the tournament progressed, something remarkable happened. The competition became less about winning and more about the shared experience. Aliens and humans bonded over their mutual love of slimes, trading tips and laughing at the chaos of tar outbreaks and rogue boom slimes. In the final round, Quelnok faced off against a human teenager named Lily. The match was neck and neck, but in the final moments, Quelnok made a daring move, launching a quantum slime into a containment field just seconds before the timer ran out. The crowd erupted in cheers. Though Quelnok didn't win, the final tally favored Lily by a slim margin. They were celebrated as a hero of intergalactic unity. Legacy. Years later, Slime Rancher was credited with fostering one of the greatest cultural exchanges in galactic history. Humans were celebrated not just for their technological advancements, but for their ability to share joy and creativity with the universe. As for Quelnok, they became a legend. Statues of the Ziltraxian Rancher were erected on both Ziltrax Prime and Earth, each holding a glowing vape pack in one hand and a cheerful pink slime in the other. And in the quiet of their home, Quelnok would often return to the game that had started it all, smiling as the slimes bounced and jiggled across their screen. Part 3. The Rise of the Slimeverse. The success of the Slime Rancher intergalactic tournament had unforeseen consequences. What began as a simple cultural exchange turned into a galactic phenomenon. Humans, aliens, and even artificial intelligences began collaborating to expand the Slime Rancher universe, now lovingly referred to as the Slimeverse. The Slimeverse expansion. Developers on Earth, inspired by the unique contributions of alien species, began releasing updates and expansions based on their cultures. The Ziltraxian-inspired Logic and Chaos expansion introduced puzzles and mazes for players to solve while wrangling newly introduced slimes like the Calcula slime, which required players to balance equations to keep it from destabilizing. The gelatinous Blorvians contributed the Great Goo Migration update, featuring massive, cooperative raids where players guided herds of slimes across treacherous terrain. Even the stoic Grulnoks, known for their militaristic culture, created the Galactic Frontier DLC, introducing rogue tar battleships and high-stakes slime rescues. The sheer variety of experiences made the Slimeverse the most popular cross-species form of entertainment in the galaxy. Quelnok, though initially hesitant to step back into the limelight, was pulled into the creative process. Their unique perspective led to the introduction of the Harmony Slime, a special alien-inspired slime that thrived when diverse slime species coexisted in a single ranch. It became a symbol of unity and cooperation across the galaxy. Challenges of success. However, not everything was smooth. With the rise of the Slimeverse came challenges. Certain factions accused humans of using Slime Rancher as a means of soft colonization, spreading their culture too widely. Others lamented the addictive nature of the game, claiming it distracted from real-world responsibilities. Quelnok was once again called to defend the game. Speaking before the Galactic Council, they passionately argued, "This is not colonization, this is collaboration. The Slimeverse thrives because it is a fusion of our cultures. It belongs to all of us now." The speech resonated, quieting the opposition. An unexpected twist. Amidst the Slimeverse craze, something unexpected occurred. Scientists across multiple species noticed a strange pattern. Slimes, previously considered fictional, began appearing in the wild. It started small. Reports of glowing pink blobs in human deserts or strange, phosphorescent creatures bouncing in the forests of Grulnok 4. At first, many dismissed these sightings as hoaxes, but the evidence became undeniable. Real-life slimes were emerging across the galaxy. Theories abounded. Some believed the intense focus on slimes had somehow brought them into existence. Others speculated that humans had unknowingly tapped into a hidden universal constant through their game. A few even whispered that the slimes had always existed, hiding just beyond perception, and the game had simply opened everyone's eyes. Quelnok, now both a cultural icon and a reluctant adventurer, was called upon to lead the investigation. Equipped with a real-life version of the Vakepack and accompanied by a diverse team of human and alien experts, they embarked on a journey to uncover the truth. Into the slime unknown. Their mission took them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. They explored ancient ruins, deciphered cryptic alien texts, and encountered slimes with properties beyond anything seen in the game. One particularly memorable moment occurred on the crystalline moon of Xernalus, where Quelnok discovered a massive, sentient slime glowing with swirling galaxies inside its translucent body. It spoke, not with words, but through feelings and visions. It revealed that slimes were more than just playful creatures. They were living embodiments of unity, joy, and balance in the universe. The humans, the cosmic slime conveyed, brought us back by remembering what it means to play. The ultimate HFY moment. Quelnok returned to the Galactic Council with this revelation. Humans didn't just create Slime Rancher, they declared, they unknowingly reconnected us all to something ancient and fundamental. Play is not a distraction, it is a force that binds us across species, cultures, and even dimensions. The Council, inspired, declared a Galactic Day of Play. Every species celebrated with games, laughter, and shared experiences. And as Quelnok watched slimes bounce happily across fields, both virtual and real, they knew humanity's greatest contribution wasn't technology or diplomacy, it was the reminder that joy, in all its forms, could unite the stars. Part 4, The Slime Nexus. Months after the discovery of real slimes across the galaxy, a new mystery emerged. Reports began flooding in about strange, interconnected portals appearing in the regions where slimes had been sighted. These portals emitted a faint, melodic hum and were surrounded by curious, harmless slimes that glowed with vibrant, ever-shifting colors. The phenomenon was quickly dubbed the Slime Nexus. Quelnok, now a celebrated intergalactic figure, was summoned once more to investigate. This time, their team included some of the brightest minds from the Galactic Union. Lily Monroe, the human teenager who had narrowly beaten Quelnok in the Slime Rancher tournament, now a renowned slimiologist. Drakeva, the once skeptical Ziltraxian purist, who had reluctantly joined after their curiosity about the Nexus outweighed their disdain for games. Pliab, a gelatinous Plovian scientist who communicated via color changes and vibrations. Their mission, to enter the Slime Nexus and uncover its origin and purpose. The first step through. The team arrived at the largest portal, located on a remote desert planet. Surrounding the portal were hundreds of slimes, bouncing and chirping as if urging them forward. Quelnok, Vakepack in hand, stepped through first, followed closely by their team. The portal transported them to a breathtaking dimension unlike anything they had ever seen. The landscape was a patchwork of floating islands, shimmering waterfalls, and fields of luminous plants. Slimes of every shape, size, and color roamed freely, their energy seemingly intertwined with the environment itself. "It's like the game," Lily whispered, wide-eyed, but alive. The Slime Custodians. As the team ventured deeper into this dimension, they encountered towering crystalline structures that pulsed with light. Inside these structures, they met the Slime Custodians, ancient, semi-transparent beings resembling enormous slimes infused with celestial energy. The custodians communicated telepathically, their voices resonating like a harmonious choir. They explained that the slime nexus was not a new phenomenon, it had existed for millennia, hidden from most civilizations. "We are the caretakers of joy and balance," the custodian said. "Long ago, many species forgot the importance of play and connection. The nexus faded as a result, but the humans, they remembered. Through their creations, they reignited the spark." Quelnok felt a swell of pride for their human friends. A cosmic warning. However, the custodians' tone grew somber. They revealed that the nexus wasn't just a realm of joy, it was also a delicate ecosystem that helped maintain harmony in the galaxy. "The reawakening of the nexus has brought balance," they said, "but it has also drawn attention. There are forces in the universe that seek to disrupt this harmony for their own gain." When pressed for more information, the custodians showed the team a vision of shadowy, tar-like entities consuming entire planets, leaving nothing but destruction in their wake. "They are coming," the custodians warned. "The nexus must be protected, or all will fall to chaos." The call to action. The team returned to their galaxy with a new mission, to unite the Galactic Union in defending the slime nexus. Quelnok spearheaded the effort, drawing on their experience as a diplomat and their newfound understanding of the power of play. Humans took the lead in developing technology to stabilize and protect the Nexus portals, working alongside Zeltraxian engineers, Plorvian biologists, and even the once skeptical Grulnoks. The custodians guided them, teaching them how to harness the energy of the slimes to power defenses. In the process, the Slimeverse became more than a game, it became a way of life. Training simulations were disguised as cooperative levels in Slime Rancher, allowing beings from every species to prepare for the coming threat while having fun. The final battle. When the shadowy tar-like entities finally emerged, the galaxy was ready. The combined forces of the Galactic Union, fueled by joy, unity, and a surprising amount of slime-related weaponry, faced the invaders head-on. Quelnok, now a seasoned rancher and leader, stood at the forefront of the battle. Their Vakepack had been upgraded to harness the pure energy of the Harmony slimes, creating a beam of light that dispersed the shadows wherever it struck. The fight was intense, but in the end, the forces of unity prevailed, the Nexus stabilized, the Tar entities were defeated, and the galaxy celebrated not just a victory, but a newfound sense of purpose. Legacy of the Nexus. Years later, the Slime Nexus remained a central part of galactic life. It was a place of learning, joy, and connection, a testament to the power of collaboration and play. Quelnok, now a revered figure across countless worlds, often visited the Nexus to reflect on their journey. One day, as they watched slimes bounce happily in the fields, Lily approached them, now a renowned researcher in her own right. "You ever think about how it all started?" she asked with a grin. Quelnok chuckled, their mandibles twitching in amusement, with a human handing me a controller and saying, "Trust me, you'll love this." And they had.